I get over here and I go, Will Hunting, Saving Private Ryan, and The Bourne Identity. This Saturday, he's going to be the host of the season debut of Saturday Night Live. Please welcome Matt Damon. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
You know, it's...
Thanks, guys. Nice.
Ah! Isn't that nice?
I live just down the street.
Yeah. They're all going to follow you home. Woo, woo! Ladies, please. You know, it's funny, because the last time I saw you, I never run into celebrities anywhere. I think they're avoiding me. Last Christmas, I'm hanging out at my house with my brothers and sisters, and we're hanging out, and our parents are saying, have more ribbon candy. And after, you know, when it gets to be like 9 o'clock, you're like, we're going to just go out for just a little bit, Mom and Dad. And so we all piled into a station wagon, and we went to, is it Somerville? I'm trying to think of Cambridge.
Well, it was actually in Cambridge.
B-Side Lounge. It's this bar, and I get there, and it's just this bar that you don't hear about that much, but it's this great place. So I went there with my brother and sister. The place is completely empty. And I'm sitting there, I'm at the bar, and I'm having like some peanuts and a girly pina colada or something. And tap, 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 Matt Damon is there. And you and I hung out in this bar for a while. It was really fun.
Yeah, which was really, we have this tradition, we have a similar tradition, with in our family, where we kind of sneak out at around 9 o'clock or something. And we get together with all like our old high school friends and everybody. And I think the weird, because that never happens to me either. I never bump into celebrities. And the weirdest part about that night, I think, was the fact that my friends didn't think it was that weird that we were hanging out together at a bar.
Well, people just think that, like, well, we saw you on TV interviewing Matt, so I'm sure you guys later on, you know, hook up at a bar.
Right, on Christmas night.
No, and then soon Eric Estrada comes in, hey, fellas.
Yeah, right.
And, you know, Cheech Marin, and the place filled up with...
I think I was more excited than any of my friends. I was like, Conan O'Brien, wow, he's in the bar. And they were like, yeah, dude, I mean, of course.
You're like, you don't understand, this guy's a god. Okay, you didn't say that. I lied.
No, I said that.
You did say that, because I asked you to say that. It was really funny, too, because, you know, I think we just told our parents, we're just going to the Mass. We're going to go to Mass again to see how Jesus is doing. And then you come back later on, like, wow, man.
Yeah, I think that was your opener. Don't tell my mom we're not at the Mass.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's an exciting thing. You're hosting Saturday Night Live, musical guest, Bruce Springsteen this week in the E Street Band, and this is the day that they rehearse the music. Yeah. And so
I got in early.
You came in early. I know I did. Our studio here is just about 2 floors away, so we ran up there and we all watched. You just sit there and you watch the rehearsal for the music, and it's pretty cool.
It was unbelievable. He's one of the only people that I really get just geeky around. You know.
So he's someone who makes you, he intimidates you because he's that big a star.
I just really been such a. It's not even the star. It's I love the guy. I love his music. I love he's an incredible guy, and I just you know, you know.
Yeah. So. And after a while, like, it's like, all right, take it easy, Matt. That's cool.
Yeah. He was pretty conspicuous about how hard he was trying to avoid me, I think.
Now, is there anybody else who you would say gets stage fright around, or is there anyone of that magnitude who would?
Actually, probably one of my more embarrassing moments, maybe my most embarrassing moment in my life, happened in front of President Clinton. He was somebody who I got stage fright around, literally. We went to Camp David to show Good Will Hunting, and Robin Williams was there. And after the movie, I had to go to the bathroom, and so I went into this bathroom facility, and the president was the only other person in there, you know. And I was.
Are you sure you want to talk about this? All right, come on. I get paid to do that.
But he, you know, all day, he's, you know, the president obviously is a very busy man, and he was, and he, I thought, did a great job and was working constantly. And so he kind of had this moment of peace in the bathroom, and I didn't want to disturb him. So he was at the bank of urinals, and
There's a bank of urinals at Camp David?
Well, like three lined up next to each other.
It used to be a Greyhound bus station. They converted it.
Right. So I said, well, I'll go in the stall. I won't bother the president. So I went into the stall, and I really had to go to the bathroom. And suddenly, you know, I couldn't. You know, I mean, stage fright. You know,
Right.
And at first I went, you know, no, this isn't going to happen to me.
Right.
And then the seconds started turning into like minutes, and Clinton wasn't leaving because it was like his first kind of peaceful moment of the day. So he's washing his hands, he's whistling, you know, and this is going on, and now I'm getting, you know, I'm getting really desperate. And I'm like, you know, come on, you son of a bitch, you know. And
think calm thoughts.
Yeah, and you know, think about waterfalls and stuff like that. and now I'm thinking, I'm getting really self-conscious. I'm like, he's actually waiting to hear if I'm gonna go.
Hey, Matt, you having a little trouble in there?
Yeah. Hey, you know, I've been doing this a little longer than you, fella. I'll give you a couple tips.
Yeah.
And eventually, he mercifully left after about 3 minutes, and then it was like the Hoover Dam broke, you know.
I can't imagine that, because you would start to think, oh my God, he's noticing now. I've got to do something.
No, that was exactly where my head went immediately, and then talk about brain freeze. I mean, it was total brain lock. I just, you know.
Well, you survived it. And now let me ask you about. I have a question for you, because I referenced it, but I think people just thought I was putting down Boston. I'm from the Boston area as well, and I was curious. When I did Saturday Night Live like a year and a half ago, they have a sketch where people talk in Boston accents.
Right.
And I thought they're probably going to want you to do that too. Right. All I know is that I'm from there, but I had forgotten how to do a Boston accent because I've been gone so long.
Right.
And so they actually were trying to teach it to me. They were going like, no, it's the yad. I'm going, the yard. No, yad. Can you connect with it again? Is it?
Well, I'm a professional actor, Conan, so...
Man, I should have hit you when we were in that bar. That was my chance.
What do you mean? We're not getting together at Christmas again this year?
Yeah, right. It's over now, man.
Our date is over, man.
I'm going with Estrada. I'm leaving you out. No, but it's tough. It's tough, Tura. If you're from there, you get self-conscious about it. At least I found.
Well, it's also, you know, you go through such an effort to lose it. And I mean, I think if you had listened closely that night at the bar, I mean, I get a few in me and it comes right back out. I'm like, Conan, how you doing, brother? You know? So, you know.
Yeah. So are you going to do that sketch, or you don't know yet?
Well, you know, you never know what's going to make it to air, but that's one of the selects, it looks like. And then there's some other kind of funny stuff. I actually kind of like coming on the show and not having anything to promote. Like, I don't have a movie coming out. I don't have, you know, anything really to do. I just couldn't really get Springsteen tickets.
You're like, all right, this is the only way to hang out with him. Before we go, I have to ask you, I heard this, and I don't know if it's true, but that people on the street, because you and Ben Affleck are so closely associated with each other, that people on the street sometimes call you Ben. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, all the time. They call me Ben. Or what's worse is they say, you know, Matt! And I go, hey, and they go, where's Ben?
Like, where's he supposed to be?
He's doing a movie right now. I mean, we don't hang out together all the time, you know?
So people want to see the two of you on a bicycle built for two.
Yeah.
Like, ding, 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 like, that's like hilarious.
Arm in arm, like skipping down the street.
Skipping along the lane.
Yeah.
Come on, just do that one.
The whole thing.